What's up? How's it going? If you're returning, what's up? How's it going? It's very good to see you again. Today, I got my good buddy as a guest today, Mr. Riley Pena, stand-up comedian,
Hey, dude.
handsome extraordinaire.
Oh, dude. Thanks, buddy. I try. Honestly, I try hard. Thank you.
You're welcome,
Thank
sir.
you for having me, dude.
Yeah. So, just gonna shoot the shit. So, I don't know, man.
You have a wonderful view.
Dude, yeah.
Too bad you can't see it.
Because it's nighttime and we're in my car, but we're right by the water. In Corpus.
It's a little romantic.
Yeah.
But that's how we set the mood.
Dude, yeah. Dude, I went to an Asian restaurant, and it was funny because like all the people working there were white.
How'd the food taste?
Honestly, not bad. But
did it taste Asian?
A little bit.
Oh.
But also their menu only had like 5 items.
Oh, okay.
And then like the rest was just sushi.
So just white people making sushi? Yeah.
And then it was a little weird because like on their TVs they had reruns of football, even though the season is over.
Oh, wow.
They were just playing like the ESPN, like what is it, the football something ticket?
Oh, NFL ticket package.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
And they were just playing, and they were just talking about like the off season and all that.
Did they have an accent? Were they trying? Hello.
Dude, that would have been funny.
Hello, sir. Welcome.
It was cool because the restaurant had like murals and shit like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
traditional Japanese, but then like I ordered like a curry bowl, and the dude was like, "I'll make a mean sushi," you know.
Yeah, I don't know if that doesn't sound promising, honestly. And I must be doing something white.
Yeah. But
yeah.
How about a little about yourself? How long have you been doing stand-up?
Oh, dude. Who's counting? I think it's been over 2 years now, dude. Yeah, and it's funny because it never gets easier. It's wild. I'm sure you know that too. It never gets easier, but it's like I like to say that I love it just as much as I hate it. And
it's a love-hate relationship.
I love it a lot, yeah. Like most things in my life, it's a love-hate relationship. But yeah, man, it's been a wild 2 years. So yeah, how long have you been doing it now?
1.5 years.
Oh shit, yeah.
You
so
you
the first
guy I met.
Yeah, that's wild. That is wild.
It's just cool.
Yeah, dude.
Cool, dude.
I try, man. Again, I try.
What made you start it? I never asked you. What pushed you to go out?
What pushed me to go out? I don't know, man. And you know what's funny is like I had never went to Mesquite before. I'd never been there.
Me neither.
You know, and I don't know. I do remember there was one day where a spark just happened. I do remember why it happened, but I just went, oh, I wonder if there's any stand-up in Corpus. And then I looked up stand-up comedy, and then it linked you to Mesquite, and then they were open mic, and I went, I'll go. And then I think I went.
Did you go by yourself?
Well, I think the first time I went with a friend to go eat, and then the second time I went by myself and I didn't go. And then that third time I finally went. But yeah, man, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild. Like looking back, like it's been 2 years, you know. But it doesn't feel like it's been 2 years.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
It went by so fast.
Yeah, it's wild.
I think it's because we're not there every day.
Yeah,
we're there most of the week, but we're not there every day.
Yeah,
we're like doing mics.
But I don't even think it's that we're not there every day. I think it's that we've been so consistent that it's a blur. Like, you know, like all the weeks go by, all the months go by, all the whatever. Yeah, because I'll like, it's funny, I'll remember things through stand-up. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I did a set that day, you know, and so I met so-and-so the day before or whatever. But yeah, man, I had actually what sparked it, I was listening to a podcast with, you know, Fred Armisen? He was talking about that he started SNL really late. They started SNL really late in life, you know, at a later age compared to most. And he was just preaching on there being like, yeah, it's never too late to start, you know, like doing comedy or any kind of that stuff. And I went, yeah, I guess. Because I think, because technically I started back in 2019, but like I only did it a couple times. But I remember then thinking like, oh yeah, like I could try. I was like 26, I think. So I was like, oh yeah, I could try. It's not too late, you know? And then, yeah, I mean, he's a perfect, I mean, perfect example of that. And I don't remember how old he was when he got it, but I think he was like 38 when you got SNL.
Which is funny too, because I feel like most like big comedians are in their mid to late 30s or 40s.
Yeah, and obviously it takes a while. Like you gotta, what do they say? It always takes like
10 years.
10 years, yeah. So yeah, you just got to keep doing it, and eventually we'll hit like, oh shit, it's been 10 years. But yeah, man, it's wild. Like I don't reminisce about it as much. Like, so you asking me this, it's good. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, how was that? But yeah,
never talked about it.
yeah, no, that's good, probably perfect. But yeah, no, I think that was the spark, like just kind of going like, because dude, honestly, like I've always enjoyed making people laugh. I've always been goofy. I've always been kind of whatever, and I remember telling myself going like, yeah, why haven't you tried it? I've always watched stand up and all that too, and yeah, it was wild. And I remember like I think those first 2 times, I remember seeing people do it. I don't remember who, but I remember seeing people do it and being like, I could do that. I could try that, you know. And then, but man, I think recently too, I had watched my first set, and it's bad, dude. It's bad. But you go like, it makes you feel better. You know what I mean? Because you're like, oh yeah, I've definitely progressed. You don't feel it. Like you don't you can't really gauge yourself. You know, and then you go back.
In it.
Yeah, and then you go back and look at your footage, and you're like, oh yeah, I sucked. You know, but that's another reason why like I like convincing people to try it, just because like no matter what, it's a flip of a coin.
Oh yeah.
But
like when I first did it, I was fully expecting to bomb.
Yeah,
because I was like,
same.
When I bomb, then I know I like did it. Because I know most big comedians, when they bomb their first time, they're always like, yeah, it was a good experience though.
Yeah,
like I did bad, but like it was so fun.
Yeah, and you really like it's a flip of a coin. You kind of like don't know, and then either way, it's what makes or break is that like, are you gonna keep doing it? Are you gonna keep going? You know, so. But yeah, man, it's just there's days I love it and there's days I hate it, but I'm not gonna stop doing it. So pretty dope. But yeah, no, I had whenever I like recently I had looked up like I had looked at my yearbook. I looked or my middle school yearbooks, and it's funny because like you know how people write little shits and stuff. There was a bunch of ones going like, oh, you were really funny this year, and like, oh, I remember you making me laugh, and going like, oh yeah, I've always been funny or I've always been goofy and like whatever, but
you've always known you can be.
Yeah, I've always known that, but it's like obviously doing stand-up, it's such a different muscle, you know, so it's just so funny how like day to day we could be hanging out with people, making people laugh, but then like, you know the difference in doing stand-up, so, but yeah, it's nothing like it. It's dope. So good.
Because I feel like when I was growing up, the only thing I had confidence was making other people laugh.
Sure, yeah,
like,
same, dude.
You never know how people feel towards you, especially when you're a kid. So like your first interaction is always awkward.
Yeah.
And like anytime it was awkward, I tried just making it the lightest.
The least tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way it was
well, it's always like, if people are laughing, everybody's guards are down.
Yeah.
You know, so like if you're meeting new people and you're able to make them laugh, you're on their good side, you know, or like, you're already on the road to knowing them. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I get out of stand-up too. It's like, obviously we never want to blame the crowd, but my thing is always like, hey, if you're having fun, I'm having fun, and then we're having fun, you know. But sometimes you could see like they're not having fun,
dude. Yeah.
But try not to blame them.
What I've noticed too is like if I'm doing bad, but I laugh at myself on stage, they're always like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, because then they can see that you're like able to laugh it off, you know. But
which is good.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people can't when they get in their heads.
Sure. I mean, dude, stage fright is the number one fear, dude. So I can imagine. It's just funny, like telling people, oh, you do stand up or whatever, and they're like, I can never do that. I'm like, no, you could. You could. You just don't want to. Yeah. It's
always just that first jump. Because to me, public speaking was always.
Oh, dude, I'm the opposite.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk to people. But yeah, and that's kind of why I can relate to people. It's like, oh no, I know it sucks, but it's fun. You know, it's fun when it's fun. But yeah, man, it's
because I like public speaking because it was such a set person of you.
Sure.
Because like
especially if you have like a script or like a, you know,
so it's always a set version of you. And then when you're going to meet people after the show, that's where I struggled because I was like
the social anxiety or something.
I was like,
trying
to talk to others.
Yeah. Well, back to like
opposite.
Well, like back to what we were saying is that like if I knew I made somebody laugh, then it's like cool, that person's cool. I can go talk to that person, and it makes it that much easier. But yeah, dude, I have social anxiety as well. So
I think a lot of people do.
yeah,
And which is good.
yeah,
At least what I picked up from stand up, at least.
yeah.
It's good that like I can laugh at the situation and then it makes them feel comfortable.
Yeah, sure.
Which is such a good skill. I never thought.
Especially if a raunchy joke or something, and you're like, okay, this crowd's cool.
I know. Say a couple slurs on stage.
Oh my god, that's my favorite. I only say slurs on stage. Do they like it? That's
I usually say slurs with GR. Slurs? No, I'm kidding.
Like loser and
banger.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know any other slurs. Do you? Put you in the spot real quick.
I don't see color, Riley.
Well, I only see color. Not the good kind, though. I'm just kidding.
The gay kind.
No, that's a lot of colors. Yeah, those are all the colors in the rainbow. No, have we talked about you starting stand-up? Or, like, what was your, like...
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Because
did you watch stand-up as a kid, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my thing was, I grew up with Jim Carrey.
Oh, of course. Yeah, me too.
Dude, best guy.
Yeah, yeah. My guys were Jim Carrey and obviously Will Ferrell.
Oh,
you know. Yeah. But it's funny because like
they're not stand-ups really.
Yeah. I thought about it recently too. Like it's funny how that was the inspiration, but they're not stand-up. Well, actually, Jim Carrey did stand-up. He did stand-up a little bit, but
it was mainly impression.
Yeah, but you saw Jim Carrey. You saw who he was in the stand-up. So
which is so good. Like,
yeah, for sure.
I know most people. Because I'll tell people who's your favorite stand-up, or they'll ask me, and I'll be like Jim Carrey, and they're like, he did stand-up.
Oh yeah, most people don't know that either. Yeah, well, there's a lot like there's a lot of comedic actors that have done stand-up or started doing stand-up, and then they went into acting. But yeah, I don't know. Like I've like there's people that want to do sitcoms, or people that want to do like skits or shorts or whatever. But I don't know. I just like stand-up. I just like stand-up. I don't know if I can act. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can do that, but I'm sure like Shane Gillis said the same thing, or but
because so when I was growing up, I loved Jim Carrey, and I watched a lot of stand-up.
Sure, yeah.
But I was always like, no, I want to do like sitcom, or I want to do like a movie, like comedy movies.
Yeah,
that's what I mainly saw. Comedy. Because that was the only thing that was really promoted.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time I got to like middle and high school, I started like writing skits and stuff, but they were all bad. Like
of course, like anybody.
Dude, reading them now, terrible. And then my janky like high school handwriting.
Yeah, just scribbles.
Dude.
Yeah.
Like friggin' anime titties on the side of the page.
Little S's.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, at least you had started then though too.
Yeah.
Like then, you had a
like
plan.
right after high school, I like almost completely forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it took me about a year to be like, no, I've always wanted to do stand-up. Because then your parents are always like, what are you going to do now that you're
Oh, yeah, dude.
And then they're just pressuring you the whole time.
No, for sure. But that's what was wild is that, like, I don't know. I think for the longest time growing up, I wanted to do that, or I wanted to do this, or I wanted to try that. And I never really fixated on something. But whenever it came to stand-up, it was like, oh, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
It was instant versus... But yeah, it's like, you can't go to school for stand-up. You can do little, like, I don't know, like maybe theater or things to kind of help with that. But
it's not really the same.
Yeah. There's no school of comedy, school of stand-up. But
because when I figured out that most comedians, like sitcom actors or whatever, started as stand-up, I was like, okay, that's the first stepping stone.
Sure,
yeah. Do.
Yeah.
And then when I started doing stand-up, I was like, nah, dude, I kind of like it the most.
Yeah.
Out of doing everything.
Well, and I think my thing was like I liked SNL, and I was like, well, just because of Will Ferrell and everybody else on there, but I was like,
SNL was king back then.
But I remember thinking like, there's no way I can do that. Like, there's no way I could like I would love to, but there's no way I could do that. And then, and then eventually that molded into being like, oh no, yeah, you like making people laugh, but stand up, But yeah, I remember seeing like old stand up, like relatives would watch stand up too, and I think that's what sparked it too. And then it was funny watching, like as a kid, watching George Lopez, the sitcom, and then realizing, oh, this guy does stand up, and then that was my first stand up show.
George Lopez?
Yeah, my mom took me. I think I was like think I was like 12 or 13 over here at American Bank, and it was wild. But it was funny. I remember like it, like I don't know, me thinking like, oh, that's that guy from that show, not like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
not the stand up.
character.
Yeah, well, no, like not the stand up
Oh,
George
comedian.
Lopez. Yeah, because that's who he is.
You're seeing the character. George
Yeah, I'm
Lopez.
seeing like, oh, this is that George Lopez guy. But I mean, I was
right.
like 12 or 13, so. But yeah, and then after that, it was like I remember getting into like Dane Cook and
Dude.
like all that, and then he was in he had those movies like Good Luck Chuck, and there was another one,
Employee of the Month.
Employee of the Month, yeah, and that I remember like that sparked like getting into stand up, like the George Lopez, and going that route and being like, oh, dude, oh, they act, but then they also do this, and but yeah, for the longest time, teenage years and all, in my 20s, being like liking it, but never thinking, oh, you could do it, and then hearing Fred Armisen being like, oh, it's never too late to start. I'm like, could I do that?
Dude.
But yeah, and there was one time too. I legitimately I messaged him online, and I had made up an idea. Portlandia.
Yeah, the show.
Yeah, I had made like a spin-off idea, and like I had sent it to him or whatever, and he read it and then was like, hey, that's a pretty cool idea, and thanks for whatever, and good luck to whatever. And I was like, cool. He messaged back, the guy that got me to start doing stand-up, like it was wild, very, very wild. I think I still have that. I don't think I ever deleted it, but yeah, I don't know. One of these days, if I do make it, I want to print that thing out.
Dude.
Or show it to him or something.
I remember
that'd be cool.
This was about a year ago or something. I just like reposted like Mark Norman's posting. He just liked it, but seeing that like they like it, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
They probably don't like bat an eye, really.
Well, there's a couple. There's comedians that you can tell that they either run their account or somebody runs it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Norman runs his.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard him in pods like.
Good queef.
Yeah. Have you gotten to see him?
No.
Oh, dude, he's
so bad.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen his stand-up, but like live, you just have to like pay attention because he's such a firecracker comedian that you're like.
He's a lot like Norm.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's obviously his inspiration. I think I've heard him say that Norm and probably Norm and like Louis is his inspiration. Louis' mine,
dude. So right after high school, I loved SNL. Like I was gonna try to audition right after high school, but the thing I like hyper fixated on was watching the monologues, because it was basically just stand up, but I didn't realize it. Dude, Louis C.K.'s monologues on SNL are so good.
Yeah, and sometimes they don't like him.
Dude,
like you could feel the crowd like reject him.
There was one I remember so vividly because me and my dad watched it, and it was like he was talking about how child molesters know it's bad, but like they must think it's really good to want to do it again.
Do you remember how the crowd reacted?
Dude, they like went,
just silent.
Whoa, and then he was like, wait, hear me out, let me finish. and then he just kept like going. But dude,
you almost made me spit on my water, dude. Oh my god.
But hearing him like talk about child molesting
he's like, I have a point. Those children had it too, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, that's wild. No, yeah, Louis talks about everything. I heard him talk about like cancer and stuff and crazy things. Yeah, but he's always been my inspiration. And then he has. Have you seen his show? That Louis FX show?
Mm-mm.
Oh, buddy, do yourself a favor. It is pretty good. And I think he does stand up in there. It's kind of like a spoof off his life.
Like Seinfeld a bit?
Kind of, yeah. It's like a new age Seinfeld, but it's not Seinfeld, But it gets dark. It's good. And there's a lot of guest actors on there. Honestly, I think Seinfeld is in there. A bunch of big names. But yeah, that's on your list, dude. Watch it, because that'll help with comedy inspiration too. Dude. I mean.
Watching Curb was like that too.
Oh yeah, dude.
Curb,
yeah.
Every second.
Dude, honestly, those are probably my inspirations, is Louis and Larry David, dude. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I like Bill Burr. Bill Burr is obviously my favorite.
He's the most like. I've noticed that he's the most in tune, just full stand up. Because then he'll go do acting, and it feels like he's just doing stand up on TV.
Yeah. Or even on his pod, like some of
hits.
What? Yeah.
It hits so natural.
Some of him just bullshitting. This is hilarious because he's just passionate about what he's talking about or whatever. But yeah, so like sometimes like I'll be listening to his podcast and I'm like, I wonder if this is a bit or like it should be a bit, you know? But I mean, he's one of the goats, so. But I got to see him too. I think I saw him last December, maybe. But oh, it was good. I mean, amazing. He was talking about doing mushrooms, which is cool because he's an older dude. But yeah, I don't know. They say that he's our George Carlin. Like he's our age George Carlin.
Oh yeah,
but,
Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, who are your tops or who are your favorites?
So I think if we're doing a straight stand-up,
Yeah,
it's hard just because like basically when I started doing stand-up, I almost stopped watching stand-up.
Oh yeah, I don't watch it.
I don't want to like steal or anything. So then it's like if I subconsciously add something to my catalog or whatever, like I watch a lot more podcasts.
Yeah.
So like the few specials I do watch, like I saw the new Shane Gillis one.
Oh, of course.
I saw Theo Von's.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Because like those two guys are probably up there. Like, they're so good. And then Stavros too. Stavros is really good.
I'm behind on pods. Like I wanted to watch Ari's or not pods on specials. I wanted to watch Ari's. I don't think I saw Norman's new one. That new one on Netflix. Yeah. I think. But yeah, it's the same thing. Like I don't want to get inspired by their style.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I like them and I like their comedy, but
because I got to the point where it's like I'll watch y'all live because then it's like I'm so in the moment, also trying to remember. I don't remember everything y'all say.
You're saying like our bits?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'll remember if like y'all did good or not, but I don't remember like your exact bits. Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, what can I think of?
You're still figuring your thing out. Yeah. What's funny whenever it comes for like when we're doing stand-up and stuff, dude, everybody's bits go one ear and out the other. But like because I'm not that it's because of that, but it's also because like I'm not listening to them. I'm listening to the crowd. Yeah, I'm listening to the crowd. I'm listening to how they're responding to you and your joke. Because at the end of the day, like we've heard everybody's jokes, you know,
5,000
ad nauseum. But yeah, so that's why like I've told you before, like, hey, if you want me to check out your set, like you have to tell me. You have to like. Because if not, because I'm tuned out, and then plus like if I haven't even gone up yet, I'm in my own head, you know. So at least we all know and stuff too. So
that's why most of the time if we're at Mesquite, I chill outside. Like I don't really listen inside, which is kind of bad because it feels like disrespectful, but it's also like I feel more at peace if I'm chilling just outside. Yeah,
because in a way, like you're a part of the show. And the show's in there, but you don't like, or the crowd's in there, but it's like you don't have to be with them.
Yeah.
You know, like there's no pressure. All the pressure is on the comedian up there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just you as like mosquitoes. It's always you never know. It's a hit or miss.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. My favorite thing is doing comedy for people that actually want to see the comedy.
Because there's a difference.
Like
the reaction I had when I did my first show, where like I felt the crowd. I was like.
Oh yeah, huge difference. Huge difference. I mean, they give it to you more, but it's like it's a better to gauge your stuff too. But yeah, man, it's luck of the draw with all of it. But yeah, I think those were my favorites though. I think, cause, I mean, Larry David did a little bit of stand up, but I had seen little things that with Larry, he would fight with the crowd. Like,
really?
like if they didn't get because his stuff was very smart. Like his stuff was very sophisticated and stuff, but like majority of the audience wouldn't get it, and then he would lash back at them and like,
you didn't get it.
Yeah, it's your fault and like whatever. But
I remember seeing only like one set of Larry David stand up. I didn't see like a whole bunch.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have seen like a clip of it. I haven't really seeked it out. I've just heard all the stories of it, and I think even Susie Essman. What's her name in the show? Jeff's wife. The crazy lady.
Yeah, I know.
She did stand up. She did stand up a long time ago. Yeah, and she's actually smoking in it too. But she was actually pretty funny. Like she was very, very funny. I think she did the stand up, and then she just wanted to do acting and just started doing that. But yeah, so there's a lot that will surprise you. It's just having to research them and stuff.
The one that really surprised me. Did you ever see Michael Keaton do?
No, I heard about that though.
So there's the one like super viral clip. It's like Michael Keaton and he's reading a Bazooka Joe joke.
Oh, I have heard of that.
And
Yeah.
At first, it's like a knock joke or something,
Sure.
where it's like a small back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But then he just keeps going, and it looks like he's still reading the fortune, and it's like a full paragraph long. And it's
just a script, I guess, of what.
It's so good.
I'm gonna look that up then.
Dude, but Michael Keaton kills.
Yeah.
It. And then he's also like one of those like phenomenal.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can tell that he could do it all.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's a good.
He's Batman.
Yeah, he is Batman. I'm Batman. We're Batman. No, not Michael Keaton's Batman.
But bro, he wore J's in his Batsuit.
Did he really?
Yeah. So when they first came up with the costume,
why?
Michael Keaton's boots were Jordan 6s that they expanded to shins.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. That's a nice fun fact.
Yeah.
Damn, so no wonder he got hops, dude. He's all hopping around. Yeah.
And he turns his full neck.
I mean, he's black, so he might as well wear Jordans.
That's true.
It only checks out, you know.
And it fits with the Travis Scott batsuit.
Is that? Oh yeah, he did
It was
that.
all brown.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. Poor Travis Scott, dude. Are you still a fan of him? I don't know. I feel
never
like
really listened to him.
Yeah. Well, I
Okay,
never listen to him either.
Hot take, but I don't really listen to rap a whole bunch.
It's probably good for you. I'm Drake's #1 fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
P Diddy is like amazing.
Yeah. I'm R. Kelly's #1 fan, dude.
R. Kelly, more like rapper Kelly.
More like Raper Kelly. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I don't really listen to rap. I listen to a lot of rock.
Yeah.
Because we've shared music.
Oh yeah, dude.
So
yeah.
it's like.
Yeah, anytime I listen to Narrowhead, I think of you, which is so funny now because like I've jammed them for a while. But I think because whenever I listen to that new album, I go, oh yeah, I'm gonna show Christian this. But or like there was a specific song you liked.
The breakup song.
Breakup song, yeah. When that song comes on too, I'm like,
so good.
I'm like, Christian like this song. But dude, you need to see them, man. They're good. I've only seen them one time, but
well, I mean, I don't know if I told you, but I've never seen like a full concert that I've.
Oh yeah, I asked you that once.
Yeah.
I asked you that. I was like, oh, when was the last concert you went to? You're like, I don't think I've been to a concert.
I've been to like local shows.
Yeah.
But I've never been to like a big.
Nothing happened, dude.
No,
what happened, dude? Yeah, no, I had like thought it over, and I was like, man, I've gone to roughly 300 to 500 shows like in my life, and I remember in the beginning like I'm going to one a year or a couple a year, and then it started getting ramped up, and
oh shit!
Nothing to see here, dude. Somebody just died.
Somebody just fully got wrecked, and he's literally about to hit my car.
A car just exploded outside, but there are no survivors.
Room 11, am I right?
What's room 11?
Room 11?
What's that?
Like 9/11?
Oh, what's room though?
I said vroom.
Vroom 11. More like 8, 9, 11. 9/11 2.0. Dude, we need another 9/11, man. I'm just kidding. No, we do though. Honestly, I think we do for the sake of bringing people together. You know
Honestly,
what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see it.
Because there was, I mean, you weren't born. Were you born?
No.
No, yeah, dude. I came up with this little thing where I go, like randomly, if I'm talking to somebody a little bit younger, and go, if you were born before 9/11, don't talk to me, dude. Get away from me. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I feel like after 9/11, people were very like American and very like
Together.
Yeah, together. You know, the Taliban brought us together, dude.
Now our only terrorist attacks are like in-house cooking.
Yeah,
It's like
maybe the Nazis will bring us together.
bunch of white high schoolers. Fucking
Yeah, making meth, trying to do Breaking Bad,
assassinating the president.
Fingers crossed, man. Actually, I don't even know if we could say that.
Ah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like anytime I get like, I'm on the phone and have touchy subjects, I go. The NSA's listening, dude. The NSA, you know, it's like saying the B word in a plane, dude. Bitch.
I thought you were gonna say bussy.
Bussy, yeah. No, you could hella say bussy in a plane, dude.
Yeah, because that, you'd be like, yeah, dude, that bussy was bomb.
Yeah, dude. That bomb.
That bomb ass bussy.
That bomb ass sky bussy. Dude, I want to do
You want to do the next 9/11?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I kind of look like it, honestly. I think if I grow my beard a little bit longer.
You know, my idea actually would be better than theirs.
Yeah? You're all 3 planes.
4 towers.
3 planes, 4 towers, 9/11.5.
Instead of hitting the Pentagon, we'll hit the hexagon.
Yeah, they extended the Pentagon. Yeah, next time I'm gonna hit the Statue of Liberty. Nothing's gonna happen.
It just gets dented.
Yeah. She goes, ow.
It looks like Shakira just twisting its body.
Yeah, or it gives her a BBL. Maybe we did it a favor, you know.
French BBL.
Oh yeah, that's not ours. That's so funny.
It was a gift from the French.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of history, but I know like stuff.
Yeah, I don't know shit about history. I just know it repeats itself.
Dude, but hearing, not gonna lie, like hearing historytisms talk, bro, I get so invested.
I know. I feel like the older you get, the more interested you are in history.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
I guess it's just what we miss, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't watch...
Well, I think you get more of an understanding of how things came to be.
True.
Or you want a
That's
better
fair.
understanding of how things came to be.
Because
You know?
usually I don't watch a lot of like history stuff. I'll watch some nature stuff. But if like a World War II documentary comes on, bro, I'm planted. I'm watching that shit.
Well, but sometimes those documentaries are hit or miss. Like, I like a good documentary, but sometimes it's fucking boring, dude. Boring.
Do you remember the last one you saw or not?
I think the last, if you want to count it a documentary, it was about that, yeah, I think the last documentary was about, there was a guy that intervened somebody getting attacked. And like, I think he was like a nomad. He kind of just walked the earth, you know, and adventured. But he had a hatchet on him. And he like intervened and just fucking split his head open. But he was on the news, and there's like I guess a meme or like a video of him being interviewed. And he's like, yeah, I don't know, I just got my hatchet and just went smash, smash, smash. But apparently, like, he was kind of, he was made like a hero or whatever, right? And then apparently, I don't know, like, he went a little crazy. You know, he went a little crazy, and I think he attacked somebody else or whatever. And
it was just random people?
Well, no, like, I think because he was a nomad, he went and, like, he would stay with people. Or, like, he would meet people and be like, hey, can I stay, you know, whatever. But I think the person that he went and stayed with, like, I think they drugged him. And I think they raped him or something. Or I think, I don't know if it was completely true. Like, I think that's what his story was. So, like, I think he found out that he was drugged and raped or something, and then I think he found a little bit of cum on his mouth or something, and then I think he went and found the guy and then killed him, and then that was his story, like, that he was like, oh, you know, he drugged and raped me, but that, like, obviously the trial or whatever of all that was like against him, you know, like, no, this guy's crazy, he's killed before, or like whatever the fuck. But I don't know. I don't remember if it was confirmed if he did or he didn't. You know, I think he did it.
That he went back and killed the guy?
No. That like that he got, like, they were unsure if he actually did get drugged or that he, you know, like, like, they don't know. Like, they were basically accusing him of like
murder, but like they don't know why.
They don't know why.
Alive.
Yeah. And
Okay.
but obviously the dead man can't defend himself. So like, I think they were trying to do forensics on like the cum on his mouth or like, you know, something. But yeah, that's why, like, dude, when a documentary's good, fucking, it sinks you in. But
dude, especially the serial killer ones, those are crazy of how like they hook you in.
Dude, and there was this one too that I saw where it was like I think it was called American Hero or some bullshit. It's a really good one on Netflix, but married guy with 2 little girls and stuff, and just out of nowhere kills his daughters. Like, I think he kills his daughters, and then the wife finds out, and then he kills her. But I think there was a whole investigation and stuff, and they had found the little girls' bodies in an oil tanker, like. But they linked it up, like, obviously they linked it up to him because I think he worked out there. Like he worked out there, and obviously they ended up finding out that like he was cheating on the wife and like all this stuff. But it's crazy seeing like the because apparently there was like the day I don't know, like there was the day that the police showed up to his house to like question him. Oh, he couldn't talk or like something, right? And it was innocent. Like they didn't know it was him.
They didn't like pressure him or anything.
Yeah, like they didn't know it was him at the time. Okay. Like when they showed up, they didn't know it was him at the time. But then like, and he was playing it off like kind of normal. And then there were little like hints. There were little hints, right? And then I remember they went to the neighbor's house to question them also, and they said, yeah, like he whenever, because the neighbor went with them, and they were like, oh, I don't remember. Like they were looking at footage or something. Like the neighbor had footage of the guy's house. Oh yeah, like oh, did somebody show? Because I think he showed up to the house and everybody was dead, or like the mom was dead or something, and he's like, oh, I haven't been home. I've been working or something. Well, they look at the neighbor's footage and he's there with them, and you can't see anything really. But what's funny is that like the neighbor sees him acting different. He's acting really weird. Like he's acting really strange and like whatever. But to us and to the police officers, because it's in their body cam, he looks normal. But it's like
we don't know him.
The neighbor knows him. But that's just him playing it up and acting, you know? But yeah, I mean, I love a good murder doc, dude. I love a good murder doc, but some of them are just fucking boring or sad or
too crazy.
Too crazy, yeah. But yeah, those are my last. Do you watch documentaries pretty often?
I think the last like actual documentary, I think it might have been the Aaron Hernandez one.
Oh, that one was good too, dude, man. That one was crazy so good. That one was so good. That doc made me hate him, you know? But I mean, he was on the Patriots, so they're pretty hateable. Yeah. But yeah, there was something about that. What was about that one?
So it was, I think he was like a super drug and party guy.
But it was CTE, right?
Yeah.
Didn't it come down to CTE and they didn't know until he was dead?
Yeah.
Or like,
because it was like he was in college.
Yeah.
And that's when they first thought like, oh, he might be getting into some shit. Because then apparently a big thing in Florida was like, because he was, I think, with the Gators in college or something.
Yeah, I think so.
And he slit his eyebrow, which is like a sign like, I've killed somebody.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So every time he got like a haircut, then he had a slit. And then after a while, he had two.
Oh.
So, but the only thing that they remember was that he would go to bars and shit like that and start fights.
Oh, yeah, because there was a video of him fighting like gay guys or something, right? Or that was so weird. Yeah, I remember that.
And then apparently when he got to like the NFL, like it got worse, but he hit it better because of the money he had.
Yeah, sure.
And then it got to the point where it's like he finally got found out and everything.
And it's crazy how like now everybody knows about CTE and all that stuff, but like the NFL's fine. You know, like it hasn't had a dent in any of that. And
more padding, I guess.
Yeah, like they've tried like making more rules or like the unnecessary roughness, stuff like that. Like they've been being strict on stuff like that, but I don't know. It's almost nerfing it too. Like, because I don't know. There's a good wave of people that are like, let them take steroids, or I guess all sports. You know, like they're kind of like, let them take steroids. We want to see the most advanced athletes, you know what I mean? But
I don't think it's worth it. If they
I mean, it's definitely not worth it, but is it entertaining?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Friggin' Barry Bonds.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there was a lot. Yeah, exactly. And he fucking had a horrible diet.
Oh yeah.
That's just what's wild. Or no, not Barry Bonds. I'm thinking
what was
not Barry Bonds. Who's the fucking other what's his Ruth? Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth had a shitty diet. Babe Ruth was like
beer,
smoking, smoking and drinking and steaks and stuff like that. Dude, did you ever do sports?
Yeah.
I know you skateboarded.
I played baseball my entire life.
Oh wow.
All the way through high school.
Wow.
And I skateboarded a little bit, but I didn't like really start skating again until after I graduated.
I remember because
I was like, I just need to do something.
Yeah. Well, I had always skateboarded since I was like probably like 10 or something.
Mhm.
And then, but it wasn't a sport. It wasn't a sport back then. It wasn't in the Olympics.
It didn't have a competition.
Yeah. Well, we had I think the closest thing was like X Games.
Yeah.
But like that was a pipe dream, you know. But I remember being deep into skateboarding and skateboarders being like, oh, this is kind of a sport, or this is kind of like it should be like classified as that, you know, like it's a activity and blah blah blah. But you could feel like, nah, it doesn't deserve to be, you know, whatever. And now it's in the Olympics.
Yeah.
And it's deserved, you know.
I don't know if you watched the skateboarding Olympics, but to me,
Is it lame?
No, it's sick.
It's good? Okay.
But the thing is that it's all judged and not based on like a definitive point, like football, how you can go to touchdown.
So do you think the judges can be influenced?
No, I think it's just more like the judges have to make like a guess almost, because it's almost like painting. Because you're like, oh, I did all this, but then it's also like, was that hard? How did it look?
Well,
What
because
was
they're
the
doing
style?
a run.
Yeah.
Like they're doing a run,
So
and
it's
it's kind
like-
of just preference.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
So it's like, how can you tell who really did the best?
Are they usually skateboarder judges?
Yes.
Oh, well,
if
I
they're
guess
like,
that helps.
if they're United States competitions, like
But
X
if they're
Games or
Olympics,
SLOs. If it's
yeah.
Olympics, apparently it's like different judging. I think
Yeah.
the last one they had, or the first year they had it, it was judges of professional rollerblading. I think it was.
Oh, cool.
'Cause
Yeah,
they
there's
were
a
the-
lot of wild Olympics.
They were the foundation of how they like got the skateboarding into the Olympics, was like that, and the actual U.S. skate competition SLS.
wild.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been that long, right? Like it's probably been like in one.
No, it's been in
Olympics?
2 now.
2 now, nice. Oh yeah, because it just passed.
Because it was supposed to be in 2020, but it was a year after 2021, and then 2024.
Yeah, I never like because I was forced to do a bunch of sports growing up, but like the one that I actually like was basketball. But I just knew at an early age, I was like, I'm a little Mexican guy. Like, there's no way I'm ever gonna make it in the NBA. You know, I think.
Unless you're Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, but even
But, like-
then, like that dude was fast and like got hops. You know.
Dude was jumping like 11 feet.
Yeah,
12
no, he was
feet.
jumping over people. He was jumping over like 6-7 foot people. You know, but yeah, I always liked basketball, and I was like pretty decent at it, but I was always just a little Mexican boy, so
A wee
I knew.
lad.
Oh, well, I was a little wee Mexican jumping bean, but no, I always like that dream died early. Like I remember being like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be taller, you know, than 5'5" or something, you know. Which now I'm 5'6", so
You beat your dream.
I beat my dream. You know what? I do have.
I accomplished goals.
Yeah, I accomplished my goals by 1 inch. Till it's my ex-wife, dude. 1 inch matters. Yeah, man.
It's how you use it, Riley.
Yeah, it's what is it? It's not the size of the bait. It's how you wiggle it or something like that. It's just stupid. There's a stupid bumper sticker that has that.
I thought it was like, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of sad small wiener euphemisms, quotes.
Tiny weenie core.
Yeah, because they don't have anything else to do. They don't, you know?
Mhm.
So they have to just think of excuses why it's okay. No, it's okay. It's the girth that matters. Oh my god. Now we're on penis talk. How do we go from balls? How do we go from basketball to penis?
I don't know, I guess we got dick for brains or something.
Everything goes back to penis.
If you think about it, like, how many stand-up jokes talk about penises?
That's
Like, let's be
true.
real, so
That's
it's not really out of the realm of possibility that we just talk about.
I do have a couple perverted jokes, so. Penis humor.
It's fun, though.
Yeah.
Especially acting gay with the homies.
Oh yeah, that's
Dude.
my pastime, dude. If that could be in the Olympics, dude, I get gold.
It's like,
sure.
what is it? Not Death Jam. Like,
The-
slam rap? Or, not slam rap.
Oh, like rap battles?
Yeah.
Yeah, like rap battles, but
But
gay.
dick jokes?
Well, yeah. No, but it's rap battles, but out.
Oh my
gay.
god, it's cockfighting.
It's
Dude.
cockfighting. That's good. That's good. Cockfighting comedy or something. Yeah, I don't know. Well, because it's like rap battles, but it's without gaying your friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like what is it? It's like gay chicken.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no.
How far
thanks.
would you go?
Not close. That's for sure. And I wouldn't tell you, actually. I wouldn't tell you. I'd leave it as a surprise, dude.
Why not?
Ah!
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna get me all hard, dude. You better stop.
You gonna fucking make me rock solid, dude?
You brought me to the water just to fucking get me hard, dude.
Yeah.
All right. You got me all lubed up. Come on. Where's your flashlight,
It's
dude?
right here.
Yeah, there's just a hole in the back. There's just a hole back here. Look, see.
Right.
He fucks this thing, dude.
Well, it fucks me, really. No.
You know, I like to think that it fucks me, dude. This is my, dude, this hurts, dude.
Yeah.
This hurts, man.
I got it from one of those blind boxes.
Yeah.
You know how you can just buy a blind box and it's got like keychains.
Oh, yeah. Isn't this, My Hero Academia?
No, this is Attack on Titan.
Oh, Attack on Titan. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I recognize that symbol. Dude, what's your favorite anime?
If we're going all time, probably Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah.
If we're
of course.
doing like more recent ones, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, I don't think I've heard about that.
It's very gay, but it's so good.
Like gay in what way? In the gay way or?
No, they're like very burly dudes, but they're all like fucking hot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, send me the link, dude.
I will.
No, there's a new anime, or it's not really an anime, but it's an animated show on Adult Swim. Actually, it's showing right now. I forgot. I've been watching it consistently.
Which one?
It's called Common Side Effects. Have you heard of it?
I think so.
Dude, it's good. It's about mushrooms. It's about mushrooms, but also about big pharma. It's really good, dude. If you have HBO, it's on there.
Okay.
But it's good, and they're short too. They're not long. I think they're like.
Dude, Adult Swim's been killing it with the cartoons.
Yeah, like the last one I liked was Smiling Friends.
Dude,
Smiling Friends.
Bro,
is like,
Smiling Friends is so good.
It's gold. I was just talking about that with somebody. Is that like, when it's good, and they knew like Smiling Friends was gonna be good. But no, Common Side Effects is like instant. Like it's like instant good, and it's made by Mike Judge. Yeah, he did
shit.
King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has its own little animation style, and it's funny because it's animated, or even though it's animated, it has a realism to it. Like the
Because King of the Hill had the same thing.
Yeah, it's funny. It's almost like a King of the Hill souped up, or like not on steroids, because that sounds.
Because I mean, he did Beavis and Butthead before, and then did King of the Hill.
Yeah.
But those feel so similar too.
Yeah, like it's funny, the mood of it has that style, or has his style, but it's its own world, and it's really cool. And it's about the pharmaceutical industry and stuff, and it's good. It's good. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's good. It's worth watching.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna watch it now.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing promotion, but I never got to see it because I lost my HBO Max.
Oh, you've seen the previews or something?
Yeah.
For it? Oh, yeah. No, yeah, it's good. It's I mean, it's Adult Swim. It's hit or miss on there.
Yeah.
There's like some random show that plays during the commercials, and it's like a Broad City but animated. But it's like Broad City but animated on steroids, and it looks promising, but it looks like you're rummaging through a bunch of bullshit. You know? But yeah, I don't really watch TV that much. Honestly, I just listen to podcasts and stuff now, or watch podcasts. But yeah, this one hooked me. The Common Side Effects, it hooked me hard. Like, it hooked me hard that I'm watching it on cable when it premieres. Like, I don't fucking
do that.
I haven't done that in over a decade,
Dude.
But
something about like the weekly release, you're like, it's so
oh
good.
yeah, no, for sure. Like, I've been like, what time is it? I need to watch, it's about to come on. And I totally forgot it was tonight, but I'll just watch it tomorrow. It's all right.
Well, I think.
Is this it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, thank you.
Of course, buddy.
It's fun.
Dude, thanks for having me on your pod, dude.
Dude.
This is wild.
Definitely.
What's your pod called?
Ups and Downs.
Ups and Downs. Was this up or down?
This was up.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Well, that's cool that like it's up and down, so then you can gauge how the episode went.
Do you want to promote like your Instagram or anything?
Yeah, dude. I mean, pretty much the only thing I use is Instagram. It's Riley Jokes, at Riley Jokes, if you want to follow me. RILEYJOKES. Riley Jokes.
And I'll put it in the description too.
Yeah, dude. And yeah, if you're ever in Corpus, come out to Mesquite Street, dude, every Thursday. If not, check our fucking socials and
there's open mics every week in Corpus, so there's no excuse.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's no fucking excuse.
But thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Fuck yeah, dude.